There we go. All right, let's do Nash here. Now, if you guys have just tuned in, I'm doing patch notes here. I'm going through this very slowly and very detailedly, so I may have to split this into multiple days, to be honest with you. So, okay, Nash, Dragon Suplex. The Dragon Suplex, the move where he takes a dragon out of the air and suplexes them into the floor. No idea what dragons. Okay, forward throw. The forward throw damage is increased. Damage increased for the back throw. The question that I have for this, however, is okay, so he really doesn't get throw loops very. Yeah, okay, so Nash never really had good throw loops then. So that's why they didn't change anything on his positions here. So yeah, so Nash, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Actually, if I back throw you into the corner, do I get something? No, not really. Okay, so yeah. So no changes on positioning for his throws. Air jack, so all the throws. So it seems like they're also increasing the damage on a lot of the throws now that the loops are gone to kind of make them a little bit scarier. So I'm good with that. Standing medium kick, increased active frames from 3 frames to 4 frames. Probably makes it a little bit of a better poke and a better anti-air, so that's kind of neat. Standing heavy kick, change the hitbox and hurtbox and change the damage a little bit. Don't know what the first one means. All this other stuff, change hitboxes, change hurtboxes. Don't know what any of that stuff means because we have no details on that. So a lot of times I wonder if a lot of these things are just in reference to making them worse anti-airs or better anti-airs and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Crouching medium kick reduced the hitbox. See, it's interesting. All the other ones say changed. This one says reduced. So this one specifically is saying that this is reduced. But what does that mean, right? What the hell does reduced mean? Because reduced could mean in a left to right standpoint, it's less. It could also mean from a up and down standpoint that it's decreased, though I don't even know if yeah, okay. So I can hit people out of the air. Who knows what that means, but my guess is that it probably has slightly less range. Probably a little bit less range, because I know people got mad at that move. Spinning back knuckle, change the hitbox, thanks. Bullet combination, change the status on hit. Change the status on hit of bullet combination. First of all, what the hell is bullet combination? Bullet combination, if I'm not mistaken, is the target combo. This thing, yes, is oops, that thing right there. So changed the status on hit. This definitely gave him some new combos. I saw that there was something about it in there. It allows for new combos. I think that, for example, you can V-trigger cancel and do stuff now. I think that's basically what it means. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that might actually bounce them higher now, basically. And so that you can get different combos now, maybe with this new V-trigger 2, etc., like that. So, okay, so High Fight says that it launches higher now. You can juggle that with V-Trigger 1 to extend the combo, etc., etc. Okay, there you go. EX Sonic Boom changed so that the strength of the additional button press will control the speed of the second Sonic Boom. You know, he has the ability to do stuff like that, but now I can actually throw different speeded versions. Me, no grammar, really good. So you can actually do fast ones or slow ones, etc., etc. afterwards. So there you go. Okay. EX Sonic Scythe, Judgment Saber eased the air combo count. So EX Sonic Scythe and Judgment Saber. Judgment Saber. Judgment Saber. The Judgment Saber is the critical art. Okay, okay. So now he actually gets some better. He gets some better juggles with those. So now he's going to be able to get extra juggles. So he's going to have new combos with his eased air combo count on those. There you go. Okay. What's everybody wowing about right there? Did I get a new sub? Did I miss the new sub over there? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, there were some V-trigger combos that would end in nothing. Now you can finish them. There you go. So, all right. So that's Nash right there. And okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So let us go to M.Bison. Oh, I don't have any good M.Bison colors. I'm sad. Ah, there's a good M.Bison color. There we go. Okay. What are you doing, Martin? Here we go. M.Bison. Increased forward walk speed. Woohoo! Now, obviously, Bison has one of the slowest walks in the game. So that will definitely be a welcome change. But man, he's going to be scary if he has an increased walk speed. I mean, he's pretty slow right now, but if he goes even faster, yeah, it really depends, right? Is he much faster or tiny bit faster? Dude, that Problem X combo was the sickest thing. That thing was so sick. I was so happy from that. Oh man, it was exciting because it was like a combo, and I was like, oh my god, a combo! It's really good. Psycho Impact, which is the throw. Okay, damage increase, stun increase, and now you get pushed back. So the thought process is now, if he throws you in the corner, oh, does he get a throw loop off of this if I do? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I probably cannot do this anymore, basically. So he will not have that throw loop option for himself anymore. Okay, but wow, the Psycho Fall, the damage was decreased. His back throw was made weaker. If that's exactly what Psycho Fall is. Yes, so his back throw was actually made weaker. Interesting. That's strange. Okay, sure. Sure. Oh, you know why? Because the reason why they decreased it is because he got such a good setup off of it. He got this into that, which was such a good setup. So now they want to do less damage on the throw itself, but you still get the cool setup off of it. That's why they did that. So, okay, there you go. Oh, do I think Nash is buffed or nerfed? I think he's a little buffed. He got some damage increases, and I think all the relaxed combo stuff is going to allow him to do some cooler combos. So, oh, crouching medium kick also got an increase on the recovery that I didn't talk about, so it's going to be easier to whiff punish as well. So that's kind of hurts him because it does nerf one of his best poking tools. It's really curious to see how the EX Sonic Boom is going to help him, but if he's going to get more damage off of combos, and really, honestly, I feel like he might become a V-Trigger 2 guy because the V-Trigger 2 looks like he gets a lot more cool things off of that. So, and then, yeah, no throw loop. Again, because he didn't have a throw loop, like Ryu, the overall nerf of everybody else's throw loop will buff Nash overall. So, because everybody is being pulled back to his level. Standing light punch is increased to 5 frames. Whoa, okay, hang on a second. Let's take a look at this then. What's a 5-frame move for Bison? Bison has no 5-frame startups. Interesting. He has no 5-frame startups. So that didn't really increase any combos that he has. It might increase some of the combos that he gets from counter hit. Interesting. Okay. Well, all right. Standing. Well, it's just gonna be nice because now on hit he's gonna have some. Yeah, it could be command grab or just regular throw mix-ups. To be honest with you, because with the increase to the active frames of the throw, I don't know. I honestly don't know about that one. For meaty, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. But standing light kick, advantage on hit reduced from +2 to 0. That is a fair change, I think. But the block, wow, from +2 to -2. Whoa, that's huge. That is huge. But I always thought one of the most significant changes in Season 2 was making that move 3 frames. Because that made that move super buff. Super, super, super. What is Martin doing here in my chat here? Oh my god, I don't even know what the hell is going on here. But that was a super, super buff. So by nerfing it a little bit like this, I think that's kind of fair. I think that's kind of fair because that move is super, super good. Is super, super good. And that button was super scary. And with a faster walk speed being +2, he would be able to do light kick, kind of walk, light kick, kind of walk, light kick, and he would just be super scary. So that's kind of a necessary nerf. Change collision boxes. This is probably counter hit pushback. Standing here, change the hitbox. Increase the pushback on block. Okay, so after you block this, you're a little bit further away and safer. Who knows what change the hitbox means? Change the hitbox and hurtbox. Change the collision box on the heavy punch. Jumping heavy punch. Change the hurtbox. Change hurtbox. Hit blah 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 blah. Change collision box, hitbox, blah, 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 all this stuff. Shadow Axe, Psycho Blast, change the collision boxes, Psycho Reject, the V skill, increase the amount of V gauge meter gain upon successfully countering an opponent's physical attack. I think that's going to be important because he has so much trouble building V trigger already as it is, so I think that this is going to be good. I think this is going to be good, so... light Psycho Blast startup increased. Yes, so this one is a significant change. This is a significant nerf to Bison because, as Problem X told me, that no longer combos. So this is no longer a combo, and this was safe on block. So pretty much Bison could just fish with this all day. It was just like super safe to do. And you'd be like, okay, yeah, okay. So that no longer combos now. So that they can block in between it. So in other words, you can do this to keep yourself safe and keep pressure, but you can't do that to get the combo on hit and get the knockdown. Now you have to combo into light kick, scissor kick, which is not safe on block. So that is a significant nerf to Bison's kind of auto pressure. So he's not going to be able to pressure as easily as he did before. So there you go. Here we go. EX Devil's Reverse. Change hitbox on her. Increase the recovery on landing by 6 frames. So it's no longer, what was it, +12 or something like that? EX Devil's Reverse. EX Devil's Reverse was +13. That's what it was. So now it is only +7. Fair. Move is really good. Doesn't need to be that good. Light kick, double knee press. Ooh, startup decreased, huh? Startup decreased. From 13 to 11. Wow, okay. So they made the scissor kicks all overall faster except for the heavy one. They were separated by 2 and 4 frames. Now they're going to be separated. Okay, so it's 11, 14, and 19 now. Interesting. So the scissor kicks are a little bit faster now. So you can use them for pokes a little bit, but they're not as safe. And because they're not safe, then light kick, counter hit into Psycho Blast will still work for sure. But now the scissor kicks are faster, so they can be used as a surprise attack. But again, not safe, as they are -4 and -3 on block. But I'm sure if you distance the medium kick one properly, and the light kick one properly, it's hard to counter them necessarily. So, if you can learn to distance these a little properly, you're probably pretty safe, right? Most people aren't going to hit you in that situation. So basically, they improve the scissor kick pressure, basically. If you can distance the scissor kick to hit at the tip a little bit more consistently, oh, the medium kick one's going to be hard to do. Yeah, see. So there, right there, it'll be a little bit more safe from a lot of players, from a lot of characters. So they made the light kick and medium kick, scissor kicks better pokes if you know how to aim them properly. If you can distance them properly, they are better pokes because they're going to be a little bit faster. However, they are still punishable at point-blank range. So, and then Psycho Inferno changed to cause additional launch height on hit. I guess they just wanted to give him some extra combos, so he's now going to be able to combo stuff more than just the... oh, no, that's... Okay. The reason why they did that is because they want this combo to still work. Ah, stop blocking! They want that combo to still work. But because they increased the startup of this move, it'll miss. So they made it launch higher so that that combo will still work. So there you go. That is why they did that. Okay. Let's move on to Vega here. Let's see here. Let's do this. It's Vega time. I don't know what Martin is doing with that cat. I don't know what Martin is doing with my cat, but it is scaring me. Where is Yao? There he is. Ooh. It's the first time I've actually looked through some of the colors of these battle outfits because I've never had the battle outfits before. They went on sale and I bought them all recently, so this is the first time I've had all these. Okay, so Vega, Rainbow Suplex, change the positioning after hit. I'm assuming that's his forward throw, so he is not going to have normal throw. Rainbow Suplex forward throw indeed, so he will no longer have throw loops, I'm assuming then. So he's not going to be able to do this very easily. So, okay. So that's basically all it is. Changing that. Okay. Stardust Shot. I'm going to assume that's his back throw. Oh, it's his air throw. Stardust Shot is his air throw. Increase the damage. Okay. So standing light punches. Change collision boxes. This is for counter hit pushback. Standing light punch, change that. Increase the pushback on hit and increase the pushback on block. They're really trying to weaken the light punches, it sounds like, with no claw. Whoops. With no claw. With no claw. I mean, it didn't hit crouching people anyway. So, oh well. Standing heavy kick, change the hurt box, change the collision box, change so that it can hit opponents behind Vega. So basically, it's a better anti-air. So if I change, actually, what is the shortcut for that? Let me check something really quick. State setting is pushing up on the right stick. So I should be able to do, there you go. Ah, sick, yes, okay. So basically that. I'd probably be able to hit people better there. Like that. Like that, for example. So that's missing right now, unless he falls completely in there, but it probably hits a little bit better that way, so. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Back recording. Dummy. Yeah, there we go. So I want to do, that's what I want to do. Ah, state stand. Nice. Shortcut settings, baby. Okay, crouching light punch, change the hurt box. Crouching medium punch, change the hurt box. Change collision box. Crouching heavy punch with the claw. Added an active frame, and it can hit people who are behind him a little bit better. So, better anti-air move here. Better anti-air move. And I like this change, to be honest with you. I like the fact that they're taking away the light punch anti-airs, but putting better anti-airs on other normals that have longer startup, because now you'll have the same anti-air options, but you have to be more reactive, or you have to have more time. You can't whiff a button and then do it, but if you're ready for the jump, you're going to be able to anti-air them with it. And they added the active frame, I'm sure, to make it so that an anti-air is a little bit better too, because the more active frames you have, the much better anti-air that move becomes. Crouching heavy punch, no claw, same kind of thing. Jump hit, heavy kick, changed hurt box, blah, 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 whatever. Matador Flash. The freak is Matador Flash? Matador Flash. Matador Flash is, the target combo. The target combo with claw. Heavy punch into, so basically it's, Matador Flash is this thing, that, right? So you could do that before. And so the second hit can be canceled. Wow, they let you hit confirm off of that now? That's pretty good. So let me see something here. Matador Flash originally was okay, thank you. Matador Flash. Well, let's see. Standing heavy punch. So that this used to be -10 right here. Okay, so that's -10 on block. I guess you could kind of do that to like try to trick them or something like that, but okay. But since it's -10 on block and cancelable, it's not going to be super good, but it does increase his damage output if he gets a hit that he's aware of, like if he gets a counter hit, low jab. I think counter hit, low jab combos into that. Counter hit something combos into that. Pretty sure he had a counter hit combo that led into that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, there it was. Counter hit medium kick. So now he's going to be able to get more damage now. So he's going to be able to counter hit in the EX wall dive, etc., etc. There you go. There you go. Oh, you can still claw switch to make it safer. Ah, gotcha. That's right. You can do the claw switch and then make it safe, or if you can confirm it into others. Okay, yeah. So canceling the claw switch makes it much, much safer. Okay, there you go. So that's pretty good for him, and it's going to increase his damage a lot in combos. Matador Blitz. The girl in the back. The girl in the back that everyone attack, and we'll call him the Matador Blitz. Matador Blitz is the barehanded version. Right. Okay, gotcha. So it's medium. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so it's this combo right here. So Matador Blitz, third hit can only be canceled into critical art or V trigger. Oh, so I'll be able to do into critical art then. So I can actually do this into critical art or a V trigger. Interesting. And the increase the V trigger. So basically and then you also get more V trigger for that. So this combo right here. So I'll be able to cancel that third hit into a critical art or a V trigger. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like that. So I'll be able to get more damage off of that in general. Why are you talking about my history? Yes, I am definitely ABC. I am definitely ABC. Matador turn, the V turn, can cancel into a critical art. Ooh. Okay, so that means the Matador turn is the actual attack that you can do. So I can actually... So you can actually do this into, whoops, I can actually do into critical art, basically. Okay, so interesting. So if you see that like someone whiffed a button and then you know you can react to it and hit him, you can combo into the critical art now. Bloody Kiss, Torero. Torero is which version of his V-trigger? Torero is the straight one. The straight one decreased the damage. Oh, they decreased the damage a lot. From 170 to 100. Change blowback damage on hit. Change to blowback damage on hit. I don't know what that means. Increased juggle potential when used in combos. That was specifically for the claw target combo into V-trigger and increased EX meter gain. So basically, they wanted to allow it to combo off of the heavy punch V-trigger into the rows, basically. They want that to combo, so they increase the juggle count on that. Bloody Kissed Azul. Azul is the jumping version. Is damage, change to blowback on hit, increased juggle potential when used in air combos, and increased meter success. Same thing, all of them are like that. However, the crouching version is damage. So Rojo, which is the crouching version that he throws upward, has increased in damage, increased in stunned, and increased the EX meter gain. So because the Rojo version really never got anything, you couldn't get anything off of it, so like it wasn't great. So now they just wanted to give him a nice little emergency anti-air thing and reward him for with good damage and good stun. So there you go. All right. Heavy punch, Aurora, spin edge. Change the hitbox. Grand is an EX. Increase the recovery on whiff by 10 frames. Really? So the throws off of the wall dive, right? Or oh no, Grand Izuna drop is the command throw. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the overall fix. That's the overall change to command throws. Light Crimson Terror, increase the pushback distance on hit for the second hit. Interesting. Okay, so they just made it so that the pushback is a little bit further on the second hit. Oh, because Vega was hella scary when he hit you with that, and you were like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So they wanted to like make it a little bit safer for the opponent getting hit by that. Okay, got it. EX Barcelona attack, change the attack startup timing. I don't know if that means slower or faster. Change the movement value during move. I don't know if that means it's more guidable or less guidable. Change the timing of the final attack on hit. I don't know what that means. Oh, you know what that probably means? What I'm gonna guess is that's probably gonna make it so that oops, that doesn't happen anymore. They want to make sure all three hits hit, but that happens sometimes, and you would basically die as Vega because you're actually negative in that situation, and it would get really, really sad. So I think they're probably going to make it so that the third hit comes out much faster so that that won't happen anymore. That's my guess of what that is actually supposed to mean. However, I do think that Vega's going to have a lot more damage. So while it doesn't seem like he got any huge buffs or anything, while it may look like he got nerfed to a degree, his damage is going to increase a lot. And thanks to that, I think he's not really that badly nerfed. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. And we are going to take a quick kitty break. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh, look at the yawn. Look at the yawn. You want a belly rub, kitty? You want a belly rub? You want the belly rub or not? Oh, there you go. Wait, no, you don't want belly rub. Not right now. You're not in belly rub mood? Not in the belly rub mood? Ugh. Oh. Kitty. Kitty. I don't actually think Vega's that badly nerfed, to be honest with you. I think he's still okay. I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem. I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem. I don't think that's gonna be a huge problem. I love my cats. And if you want to complete the cat, as you can see at the bottom of the screen right there, if you want to complete the cat, more subs, you know, if people want to actually sub. So, okay, let's move on to Dhalsim. Let's move on to Dhalsim. Yoga, yoga, yoga. Yoga, 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 yoga. Alright, the black cat, she's sleeping on top of the cat tree over there. That black blob that you can see. Right, Jasmine? Jasmine? Yeah, she doesn't care. She's like, whatever, you're not feeding me yet. I don't really give a crap. So, she's over there. So, Dhalsim. Yoga, 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 yoga. Ooh, Lakers Dhalsim. Alright. What am I at right now? Oops. Sorry guys, hang on a second. Let me do this. Man in the back said everyone attacking turned into a matador blitz. I just want to check to see something here. Okay. Alright. Dhalsim, Yoga Rocket. Change the positioning after hit. That is obviously his throw. So they are trying to get rid of all of the throw loops, because right now Dhalsim has throw loops. Yeah, okay. Which is actually going to hurt Dhalsim because he's got some pretty sick, meaty setups off of that too. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Standing light punch, light kick, collision, pushback, blah, blah, blah. They're really trying to change a lot. I wonder if they're trying to get rid of the 3-hit one. What is it? Like, I don't know, like what Dhalsim has for stuff like that. Oh, that might work actually. Does he have a? Maybe not. Whoops. I'm not sure, but it seems like it's an overall change. They're trying to increase the pushback of light punches. So blah blah blah, change collision boxes during the move, blah blah blah, change hurt boxes, hurt blah blah, change it. So crouching medium punch is a better anti-air now, which is significant because it's already a good anti-air button, but now it can hit people behind him a little bit better. So if I had him jumping, so probably I can hit people even better like that or something like that, perhaps. Okay, jumping medium punch can be canceled into V skill on hit. Whoa! I can jump into fly now? I actually have a way to fly after hitting you? So if I anti-air you with this and punch you out of the air, I can cancel into floaty float. Huh. That'll be interesting. Okay, okay. So I can do this V skill. So if I hit you, then I can do this and then teleport away then, right? Yeah. So I would be able to punch you and then float and teleport away. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I wonder if it's because, yeah, see how the opponent lands significantly before me like this? I bet you some characters can punish Dhalsim when he anti-airs like this. And so it was really shitty for him to hit some people like this. People would land and like EX wall dive or something and hit him, but now I can actually cancel into the V skill and then fly away or teleport, etc., etc. I think that's a nice fix for him. Yoga upper changed the hitbox and hurtbox. Doesn't mean anything to me, but just nice to know which one's yoga upper in the first place. That's back medium punch. That's choppity chop. Yoga anvil, which is back heavy punch. Change the hurtbox. Better anti-air. Change the hitbox on the yoga Guile. They didn't change the plus or minus on them. Yoga sunburst, ease the air combo count. Yoga sunburst. Critical art. Oh, okay. So now it'll combo in situations where it did not combo before. Okay. That's actually good. That's actually good. Yoga burner. The V trigger. Damage increased. So total damage. Gray help that it... Oh no, the hit damage is more. An increased amount of EX meter gain. Interesting. So you actually get EX meter for burning people. Okay. Dhalsim doesn't sound like he was changed drastically. Sounds kind of the same. Losing the loop stuff in the corner is going to be a significant nerf to him. So I don't know if I agree necessarily that he's going to be a problem. Because he got a lot of play off of that forward throw into the corner that he's not going to have anymore. But also depends on what V Trigger 2 is going to be like. So, interesting. Okay. Zangief. The Russian suction. Let's do this here. Yeah, Dhalsim might be a problem for some matches, for sure, for sure. Time for some Zangief. Ooh, yeah! Let's do some Zangief here. Atomic drop, Harasho choke slam. Change the positioning after hit. Yeah, it's only jump medium punch. It's only specifically jump medium punch. So atomic drop and Harasho choke slam, which is the forward throws on crouching and standing opponents. Ooh yeah, bones. Okay, so he's not going to get as much off of this end, basically. Which, I mean, he didn't get as much off of that before, but, this, he actually was not bad, because I think he could do... Oh, no, I have to walk just a little bit. Yeah, so it was kind of scary a little bit. So, I think they're going to change that. Okay, so, okay, back to over here. Standing, light punch, change hurtbox, hitbacks, increase the horizontal pushback on mid-air hit. What? Okay, so basically what they wanted is, was when this hits, you fall further away now. So if he jabs you in the air, you're not in such shitty mix-up position, I guess, is what they wanted, basically. Of course, if he's jumping all the time, you're not going to be able to get him, but then, ooh, yeah! Okay, so basically they probably want you to bounce a little further away, so they want to reward him less for landing an anti-air jab, basically. They want to give him less reward for that. Okay. Standing light kick increased recovery from 12 to 15. Easier to whiff punish, I guess. Crouching light punch increased the damage, so it's a little stronger. Reduced the active frame from 3 frames to 2 frames, so it's less annoying of a poke in footsies. Increased the total frames 12 to 14. Decreased the advantage from 4 to 3. Well, I mean, you already couldn't combo this anymore. Like, that's already not a combo, so they increased the advantage to only +3 and changed the hurt box. Okay, so they nerfed the hell out of crouching light punch. Man, I mean, this move was good. Don't get me wrong, that move was super good, but half the times I felt like that was one of Zangief's only good weapons, you know? That's really interesting. Okay. Crouching light kick changed the hitbox. Can no longer cancel into a special move. What? Why? Why? Is it because he's the only guy who doesn't? He's the only guy with a cancelable crouch light kick or something? But that's not even true. That doesn't even combo. So why? What was so bad about this that he could cancel? Most of the time you did that anyway. Like, even with V-trigger activated, you would actually just do that, right? So now I can't do crouch light kick into it like this, but that wasn't even a comp. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea why that was changed. Okay, crouching heavy punch, blah, blah, blah. Changed the hurt box. Knee hammer. Increased the landing recovery by 3 frames. Oh my god! So obviously they said they didn't change the disadvantage or the advantage, so, you know, stuff like this will still combo. Yeah, so stuff like that will still combo. But now on whiff, it's not nearly as scary. So this is not as scary of a tool anymore because there's 3 extra frames of recovery on this now. Oh, it could be V-Trigger 2. It could be V-Trigger 2, actually, because you can cancel into the SPD. That's right. So that might be why they did that, actually. Okay, okay. That's probably true. Good call on that, Duo. But man, what the hell? Screw pile driver, increased recovery on whiff, changed the movement distance on whiff. Okay, that's all standard stuff right there. So basically when he whiffs the SPD, basically he's very negative now, but that's a universal change. Double lariat, increased recovery by 5 frames because this move wasn't already super punishable as it was. Tundra Storm, my counter move. My awesome, shitty-ass counter move. Ha! Ha! So startup decreased from 4 frames to 2 frames, so can actually do it a little bit later. Stun increased. Command changed from 623 punch to 623 plus punch punch. What the f... Why don't you just make it kick? Why don't you just make it kick button? Why is it 2 punches? Increase the recovery on whiff as if the move wasn't garbage enough already as it was. Change it so it cannot be special move canceled from a regular move. I mean, look at this thing. It's already like, so I can't do this anymore? But why? What difference does it make? Like what? Change the whiff motion. V-trigger increased the amount of EX. Dude, Zangief got bodied. There is not a single buff to him in this entire list. Except for crouching light punch gaining 10 frames of damage. Everything else is a complete nerf. Okay, maybe these two are a little bit of a buff. This is a pseudo buff so that he doesn't mix up his commands anymore. This is all Itazan's fault, man. I know Japan thinks Zangief is super good, and that's really unfortunate that Itazan is out there making them super scared of this character. So I think they kind of, bodied him to be. I mean, Thunderstorm would be buffed if Thunderstorm was a good move. If Thunderstorm actually caught anything. Doesn't even catch a freaking Dhalsim standing medium kick. Man, okay, well, goodbye Zangief in Season 3. Let's go to Karin now. Ooh, Zangief got bodied. Oh. Huh. Nemo paying Capcom? Seriously, dude. Nemo was like... Interesting. Interesting. Why would they body her to that degree? Body him to that degree? That is very interesting. I still don't think Zangief is that good. Like, I know a lot of people think that he's pretty strong, but I think that was more Itazan than anything. Anyways, Karin, I'm sure that's her forward throw, just like everybody else. Hajotsu, yep, that's her forward throw for sure. So no longer throw loops in the corner, theoretically. Oops. Yeah, just she can't do that anymore. She's probably not going to be able to get that kind of a situation anymore. Standing light punch, same stuff. Standing medium kick, increased startup from 7 frames to 8 frames. They nerfed her standing medium kick? What? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh, I think they... Wait, I thought it was always 8 frames. It was always 7 frames, huh? I thought it was the same as Cammy's. I always thought it was the same as Cammy's, but no, it's always been faster, so now it's the same speed as Cammy's. So her standing medium kick is now 7 to 8 frames, so 7 to 8 frames. Okay, that's fair. So it's just like Cammy's now, so now I actually feel like Cammy and Karin might be a little bit more even of a matchup then. Okay, increase the recovery only by 1 frame, though. Not terrible. Disadvantage on block from -2 to -4. Okay, so it's just less advantage. So if you block it, she can't. She has to move a little bit later. So it's definitely your turn. If she does it point blank, you could punish her. But who the hell is going to do it point blank? Decrease the pushback distance on block. Oh, okay. So she's -4. So she's a little bit more negative now. What's the shortcut setting for? Guard settings is right on the joystick. So basically, it's the first attack, after first attack, that should be guard all, right? Yeah. Okay, so basically, in this situation here, she's going to be -4 like this. So even though she's going to be safe from most counter pokes, because she's -4 now, that's going to allow other people, after they block this move, to have more of a chance to take the turn and start gaining some offense on her. So she loses her turn a lot more drastically than before. So standing medium kick is definitely getting nerfed pretty badly. Especially because the pushback, right? So like if I did this at like max range here, look how far I am. But now if the decrease of the pushback is less like this, that means I have to deal with the opponent's stuff even more. Standing heavy punch. Change the hitbox and her hitbox. Can now trigger a crush counter. Oh, she's getting a crush counter on her standing heavy punch? Dang. Okay. So it's 1, 2. Yes. Okay. So she's getting a crush counter on her standing heavy punch. And change the collision boxes during the move. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, if she does it twice in a row, more people will be able to crush counter her, says Jebka. And that is definitely true. Standing medium kick is not going to be as scary of a pressure anymore. Standing heavy kick changed startup from 10 frames to 12 frames. Wow, they slowed down her standing heavy kick. So this becomes a better footsie button because it can crush counter, but this button is going to be slower on startup. And this move is hella good, by the way. And it was such the crush counter fishing move. So nerfing that is another significant nerf. Crouching light punch, change all the stuff. Change the float value for mid-air hit. Is that less or is that more? That is the main question. Is that more or less? Whoops. So when you do that, does that mean that they are going to fall faster? And so maybe they're going to keep her air reset in there, but now you're not going to be able to get under anymore. I've never been good at that, but yeah, maybe now if I do the jab into dash cancel like this, maybe you can't get under them anymore. So maybe now there's no left-right mix-up, but you just get the air mix-up, or they float higher, so it's easier to do that. Not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. They float further away now, but if you're in the corner, it doesn't matter. Huh, interesting. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Crouching medium punch, change the hitbox. Crouching heavy punch, change the hitbox and hurtbox. Hits behind Karin. Jumping heavy punch, heavy kick, change the hitbox. Gurenken V trigger. Increase the amount of gauge consumption upon activation. Really? Really? So Gurenken is the beginning of her Rekkas. That is the first move of her Rekka, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, they listed under special moves, that's right. Gurenken right here. So that's the first one right here. Increase the assumption and change the timing of gauge consumption upon activation. Change the timing of gauge. Oh, she's getting the Cammy buff, basically, which is when she activates this, it's going to drain slower, so she gets to keep the meter. So the fact that this drains more doesn't necessarily mean that she gets less Gurenkens. She's going to get the same amount of Gurenkens that she got before, but the whole point is that the meter is longer. So in other words, if it was 100 and it took 20 before, now she has 100 and like she has 200 and it takes 40, right? So it takes up more, but it's the same. So it's the same thing. But they didn't. Oh well. Before I say anything, what's Guren Kyoho, which is the dodge. Okay, so change the timing of gauge consumption upon activation. Yeah, so there you go. Same thing. Will drain more meter, basically. So that's Karin. So Karin kind of got bodied. I think Japan got sick and tired of Punk. Did Punk nerf Karin to the ground here? Because that's pretty significant, I feel like, for Karin. Because if we look at this, like, nerf, a little bit of a buff here, nerf, don't know about this yet. I'd have to take a look at this. But this actually was kind of a buff. You know what? I don't think it's terrible. I don't think Karin got bodied. I don't think she's Zangief. I think she got maybe taken down a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Not enough to really change anything. And according to Martin, Pac says she is still top tier. Yeah, I don't think they changed her much. In fact, I like the changes. They weren't drastic. They weren't overdone. I actually kind of like it. I think she's good now. I think she's fair. I don't have a problem with it. I actually don't have a problem with it.